What's up, my Moon Tribe? I'm Haley. Welcome back to Moon Tribe Tarot. This is going to be for the star sign of Taurus from July 20th to the 25th of July 2020. Take what resonates and leave behind what does not. If you would like to book a personal reading with me where your messages 100% correlate to your story because they are specifically for you in mind, you can find all the information for how to reach me in a reading in the description box down below. Without any further ado, I have already gone and pulled your cards off camera like always for you, Taurus. So let's get right into the reading. We got Death, Major Arcana, Six of Swords, the King of Coins. I asked what was changing in this situation with Death and the Six of Swords, and we got the Seven of Cups. This is actually incredibly good shit. I know a lot of people get scared when they see Death, but do not be. Death is Major Arcana in this situation. It does represent an evolution or a change that would have been made possible by leaving some sort of situation, is leaving something behind. Something has passed, something has died. This is probably something that has already happened because the outlook of this is really good and does not indicate to me any feelings of pain. So I think this was something in the past that you have been making steady progress on. But the Death card does represent some sort of large change that would actually be making you make some sort of either emotional or physical distance, actually getting out of the house and traveling somewhere, literally separating yourself from whatever painful situation it was in order to see something in a new perspective, actually representing actual travel. It can represent moving, it does represent moving away from a negative situation. It represents going from choppy waters to smooth and calm waters in search for hope. But this is some sort of change that would have led to you getting out of something negative in a situation. And it does lead you to success, but I'm going to get into that in a second. The reason why these two are coming up, I asked, what is this evolution? What is this change going to be? So the Seven of Cups represents having a lot of options, but not necessarily knowing which one to take. You have so many choices on where you can go with this, but it's almost like a daydreaming card because you're not making the solid choice to go through with one of them. And what's changing here in this scenario is that you 100% are choosing one of those options and no longer just sitting around and daydreaming about what if. You are getting off your ass and making the work, putting the work in, and it is going to be so fucking incredibly successful, you Taurus. There's going to be stable energy here to support you during this. It could even be another Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but this is your star sign. Represents, again, we have a male. It is a gender bender deck. Take it how it resonates. Somebody could be stepping in for you to help you through this, or it could be yourself, or this is just the energy of what is going on. The nature of this represents that when you leave this kind of uncertainty of where you don't really know where you want to go, to having this come out where now you do. Now you know what choice you want to make. You are going to be working your fucking ass off getting to this situation. So the King of Coins is somebody that is a ruler. He is somebody that is, he's the highest mindset of the earth signs. The king, so it goes Page, Knight, Queen and King. The Queen and King are the highest mental maturity in the deck. They represent their higher selves. The Page is somebody that offers in, hey, there's a new start here potentially, let's go off on it. The Knight is somebody that is actively on that way, and the King is somebody that has that success. So there's going to be such a large jump from really not knowing 100% where you want to go to knowing it and getting it. It's going to be a quick jump, and it's going to be a quick mental mindset. It's going to be something that you would have been maybe resistant to this sort of change, but now fully waking into this power and doing something in order to get the healing needed off of this, putting in the hard work. The King of Coins is somebody that is a leader. He understands how to have success. He understands that his time in which he gets success is subjective. It is not objective. Somebody might say, oh, well, I got my house and my dream girl in like 10 years, so I don't know why you haven't, but there's something wrong with you. That's wrong. That's not the way to be looking at it. And you understand that. You know that if it takes you 20 years, 30 years, 40 years, if you get that success in your lifetime, that's all it takes. It is subjective. That is how it's supposed to happen to you. Just because you don't get it in the timeline that others get it does not mean that there's something wrong with you. It is your story. Do not listen to society. This is such an insanely good energy for you, Taurus. Something is telling me to pull one more card for you. What does Spirit need to tell Taurus? What does Spirit need to tell you about the situation? It's moving away from something that has caused you a lot of grief. This is going to be large recovery from something, the painful truth that would have hurt you. This is all being stemmed by something that has this is going to be the catalyst as to why Death and the Six of Swords walked in, because there was some sort of change necessary, because something almost traumatic that would have been a painful truth would have come out for you, and it's really making you step aside and choosing something directly and not just sitting there waiting for something for the other shoe to drop anymore. You are actively getting out there. This would have been your catalyst. I don't really think that this is something actively happening. I think that this is something that has passed, but I think it would have been the catalyst for your change. Can I have a card for Taurus for where this goes after the King of Coins? So you do stand up for your ideals, your belief. It is something that you are, it's not going to, I don't want to say it's going to be a struggle, but I see you stepping in for yourself solidly. People are going to be questioning you on your method of why you are doing things a certain way, and you're going to be standing up for yourself because you understand now what your storyline needs to be and how you reach that success. So you are going to be questioned along the way about how you want to choose things. I think it might be a little bit unconventional. Unconventional does not mean that it won't work or that it is going to be unsuccessful. That's just simply not the truth. This is insanely good shit. There is a little bit of pain that comes to this, especially with the Three of Swords being indicated for the catalyst, but I do see you recovering from this and choosing something that really works for you, and you are going to get there, Taurus. I love you. I'll see you on the flip side. Peace out.